So in this video, we are going to learn how to multiply a vector by a scalar. Now, given that we have a vector AB, which is equal to xy, then k times the vector AB is equal to kx ky, where k is a scalar or a number. So k is a scalar or a number. So basically, if you want to find the scalar multiple of a vector, you only multiply each of the components of the vector by the scalar. So here we multiplied k by x and then k by y. So this is how to find the scalar multiple of a vector. Now the scalar, which is k, can either be a positive whole number, a negative whole number, or better still, a fraction. Now if k is positive, the vectors are parallel and have the same direction. So when k is positive, the vectors are parallel and they have the same direction. Now when k is negative, even though the vectors are parallel, they act along opposite directions. Now let's consider this example. Given that we have a vector AB, which is 2, 3. Now let's find vector 2AB and then vector negative 3AB. So for 2AB, we are going to multiply each of the components of vector AB by 2. So that is 2 times 2, 3. And this is equal to 2 times 2 is 4, 2 times 3 is 6. So this is the vector 2AB. Now for negative 3AB, we have negative 3 times 2, 3. This is equal to negative 6, negative 9. So for I, since k, the value of k, which is 2, is positive, the vector AB and vector 2AB are parallel and they have the same direction, or they act along the same direction. However, for II, since the value of k is negative, it follows that vector AB and vector negative 3AB, even though they are parallel, they act along opposite directions. Now let's take an example on how to multiply a vector by a scalar. So for example 1, if vector P is 1, 2, vector Q is negative 2, 3, and vector R is 1, 1, find 2P minus Q plus R. So this is a very simple problem. Let's find the vector 2P minus Q plus R. So we have P to be 1, 2. We have Q to be negative 2, 3. And then we have R to be 1, 1. Therefore, 2P minus Q plus R is equal to 2 times vector P minus vector Q plus vector R. Now let's multiply the 2 across. So we have 2, 4 minus negative 2, 3 plus 1, 1. Now we can treat this as one vector. So that is 2, negative 1 times negative 2 is positive 2, and then plus 1. Also for the y components, we have 4, negative 1 times 3 is negative 3, and then plus 1. So this is equal to 2 plus 2 plus 1 is 5. And then 4 minus 3 is 1. 1 plus 1 is 2. So the vector 2p minus q plus r is equal to 5, 2. Let's try another example. So let's take our second example. If vector 3, negative 4 is equal to k times vector 1, 2 plus m times vector 2, negative 1, where k and m are scalars, find the value of k and m. Now for this example, we are going to generate two equations, and then we are going to solve them simultaneously to find the value of k and then m. So we have the question to be vector 3, negative 4 is equal to k times vector 1, 2 plus m times vector 2, negative 1. Now let's simplify this. We are going to multiply the scalars by the vectors. So that's going to be, we have 3, negative 4 equals k times 1 is k, k times 2 is 2k, plus 2 times m is 2m, m times negative 1 is negative m. Now let's treat the vectors on the right hand side as a single vector. So we have k plus 2m and then 2k minus m, and that is equal to 3, negative 4. Now let's equate corresponding components. So we have 3 equals k plus 2m. Now this happens to be our first equation, so we say this is equation 1. For the second one, we have negative 4 equals 2k minus m. This is equation 2. Now the coefficient of the k term in equation 1 is 1. Coefficient of k term in equation 2 is 2. Now we can multiply equation 1 by 2 so that we have the coefficients to be the same, and then we can cancel out the k terms and find the value of m. So we say that multiply equation 1 by 2. Therefore we have 2 times 3 equals k plus 2m, and this is equal to 6 equals 2k plus 4m. Let's call this equation 3. So next we are going to subtract equation 2 from equation 3. So that's equation 3 minus equation 2. So we have equation 3 to be 6 equals 2k plus 4m minus equation 2, that is negative 4 equals 2k minus m. 6 minus negative 4 is 10. 2k minus 2k is 0. 4m minus negative m is 4m plus m, which is 5m. Now we divide through by 5. We have m to be equal to 2. So this is the value of m. Now let's substitute m into any of the equations to find the value of k. So let's say we put m equals 2 into equation 2. So this is equation 2. Negative 4 equals 2k minus m. M is 2. We transpose negative 2 to the left hand side. We have negative 4 plus 2 equals 2k. This becomes negative 2 equals 2k. We divide through by 2. We have k to be equal to negative 1. Therefore, m is equal to 2. K is equal to negative 1. So for example 3, given that vector 3, 5 is equal to a times 1, 2 plus b times 2, 1, where a and b are scalars, find the value of a and b. So basically we are going to follow the steps in the previous example. So we have vector 3, 5 equals a times 1, 2 plus b times 2, 1. So we are going to multiply the scalars across. So that is, we have 3, 5 equals a times 1 is a times 2 is 2a, plus 2 times b is 2b, 1 times b is b. So this becomes a plus 2b and then 2a plus b. Now let's generate the two equations. 3 equals a plus 2b, that is equation 1. 5 equals 2a plus b, that is equation 2. Now we can multiply equation 1 by 2, okay, so that we can cancel the a terms and then find the value of b. So multiply equation 1 by 2. So 2 times 3 equals a plus 2b. We have 6 equals 2a plus 4b. This is equation 3. Therefore, we say that equation 3 minus equation 2. So this is equation 3. 6 equals 2a plus 4b minus equation 2 is 5 equals 2a plus b. 6 minus 5 is 1. 2a minus 2a is 0. 4b minus b is 3b. So we divide through by 3, and then we have b to be equal to 1 over 3. Now we are going to put b equals 1 over 3 into any of the equations. So into equation, let's say equation 2. So for equation 2 we have 5 equals 2a plus b. b is 1 over 3. So we transpose 1 over 3 to the left hand side. This becomes 5 over 1 minus 1 over 3, and this is equal to 2a. We find the LCM. LCM is 3. 3 divided by 1 is 3. 3 times 5 is 15. 3 divided by 3 is 1. 1 times 1 is 1. So that is equal to 2a. 15 minus 1 is 14. So we have 14 divided by 3, which is equal to 2a. We divide through by 2, also by 2. Therefore, we have a to be equal to 2 goes here once, 2 goes here 7 times. So we have a to be equal to 7 over 3. So a is equal to 7 over 3. And then we have b to be equal to 1 over 3. So that's it for today's video. Thanks for watching, and see you in my next video. Bye bye.